Unmasked is a devised piece about an expat who is stuck in Singapore during this endemic, now that we're calling it endemic. We started devising about 3-4 months back, and we were looking for a theatre. And suddenly a theatre appeared because, now with the subsidy, you can afford theatres, and suddenly it opens up and we are all desperate to perform. So I took up the theatre, and Unmasked is happening from the 20th to the 24th of October. It's a story that's very close to my heart because I have a lot of expatriate friends. And so much has happened in the news to do with expatriates that I think it's an untold story. I always wanted to talk about the typical banker who comes to Singapore and what is their story. But I think during COVID, the narrative has deepened a lot. So that's Unmasked. I think people should expect to, ponder and think of the idea of home. We're talking about this gentleman called Nakul, that's the character's name, Nakul Chandrakant Dalvi. And so he's from Pune and he moved 10 years back. And now suddenly, being in Singapore for 10 years, he doesn't have his PR. Now suddenly he's stuck in a situation where he can't go back home to meet his parents. And his idea of home has shifted. Because when he goes back home, he used to be anyways a foreign return, a Firangi, right? In Singapore, he's not Singaporean enough. So who is he? It's a bit of an identity crisis, which I think all expats go through. So we are exploring the idea of home. And in the middle of it, what happens if someone passes on and you can't travel back? So I think that's where this is going. And also the exploration of the idea of where we belong to, each of us. Yeah. So I'm devising it and directing it, and the main actor or the monologue is going to be performed by Amit Joshi. I also have 2 other actresses with me from the Indian scene itself. We've got Veena Bhangera and Priya Diorukar. I hope I'm saying that right. So all these artists have been either been involved with Dastak Hindi Theatre Festival, or I've seen them grow, and I know Amit for a long time. So it's very nice to see that the scene is coming along, but this is in English. Because I think it's time to get Indian actors to perform in English and open up more opportunities for them, which is why I'm not doing it in any other language. So yeah. I was very lucky. I feel I was very lucky because even during the pandemic, I was doing a lot of online shows. So I think what I missed the most was this environment, like the theatre, the backstage, the live audience, the energy. Even now, I don't think it's coming in its entirety because there's so much gap between seats. And the reason why theatres are built this way is because you sit next to each other in a very awkward position, so energy travels. So I think I missed the venues, I missed the live energy, the live element, and most importantly, I think I missed interacting with people. Like, I'm so happy to be in this room with this camera crew and yourself, so I can interact with someone, right? So I think I missed the live interaction with human beings is what I'm happy to be back. Yeah.